So what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brad. I'm a filmmaker, content creator based out of Bavaria. I'm from England, as you can probably hear, but now I live in Bavaria with my girlfriend. So this light, I've already made a video detailing the specifics about this light, the battery life, the colors, the CRI, all the in-depth details. You can view this video here. This is my Godox M1 review. But many people have requested that I make a video on, kind of 6 months later, what it's like to live with this light, what's it like to use this light on jobs, on studio shoots, on product reviews, out and about, whatever. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to take a look at some jobs that I've done with this light, examples of where I've used it. So let's jump in, take a look at some videos, some B-roll that I've created and put together from jobs that I've done. And I'll point out where this light is, and you can try and, follow along and work out where it is, what color it's on, stuff like that. So let's start with that. Okay, this is a little video I did for a local organ player here in Germany. Obviously, as you can see, light is up here, shining down. It's clipped on with a little bulldog clip, and done, lighting done. So this is actually a little documentary I did about my father and his car. He lives in Greece. I live in Germany, so I didn't have a lot of gear with me when I went to film this. I'm actually filming the main scene with an incandescent bulb just out of shot here, which is giving this soft light along here. The main light we're actually talking about here, this Godox, is just out of frame here, sat on a small shelf, which you can't quite see, of course. And it's giving me this little blue rim light on the side of his face and nose. So again, another scene with my dad. This was the closing scenes of the interview. This is not the real interview, this is just B-roll. And just down here on a tripod is this light. And it's just throwing a little bit of light up. I know it's casting a shadow along here. This isn't great, and it's a little hot here, but it's giving me some nice light down the side of his face here. So this is some old footage of a review video I did on this Vivitar 400mm lens. This is upstairs. My stairs come up just here. Here is the little arm on the Godox, leaning at an angle and flooding this wall with delicious magenta. It couldn't be easier. It's so small you can hide it out of frame. This was a job I did for a local graveyard, believe it or not, or it's a forest graveyard. And of course I'm out in the forest, so I have no power with me, but I have just here, out of frame, this Godox, and as you can see, we're just getting this little soft light down here. This is coming from up the top, from the trees. And I'm just getting this little, you can see in here is a little bit lit. It's a little bit lit underneath her chin. It's just giving a tiny bit of light, very, very dim. If it's too bright, of course, I do get the catch light in the eye, which doesn't look awesome, but needs must when you're outside on a limited budget. This is a product I was making a video for. Actually, this is in my house. And as you can see, this light is just down here on the floor. And again, the other one had video. Here we're just having blue to match the color of the mat, which gets put in place now. And then my light will come on, bing. And of course, you still get a little bit blue coming through. The light that this is being recorded on is a lot brighter. Also from the same shoot, of course, the light is in the same position just down here. We're lighting up. I think we're getting a little bit in her glasses here, which is not ideal, but I'm pretty happy with this shot. So this is Simone, my girlfriend. She's doing a little YouTube channel and talking about osteopathy and yoga and how they are integrated pretty well. This light is up on a big metal beam which stands in my ceiling here. You can't see it; it's out of frame. The microphone is just here, and the Godox is here, and it's just giving this tiny bit of hair light just here. The other main light is of course here, and the second light is here, just giving this tiny little rim light down the side. This is a little promotional video I made for a local organic farmer in his new shop, and this light is just behind him here, and it's just giving a little fill light into this scene to light these potatoes up as he's weighing them. Obviously the main light is up here on a stand lighting in from this side. Perfect little place to hide it behind him. Really great. So this is also from my girlfriend from the same series of videos. And this light is causing this little shadow here and this here. So this light is just down here out of shot, and it's just lighting up underneath her foot a little bit so that we get some more detail in here, and you can just see a little shine here where it's coming off. Again, just out of shot because it's so small, you can put this anywhere. A normal light, you wouldn't get this low down on the floor to uplight on such a low scene. But on this, you can. Again, from the same scene, talking about the knee, not the foot now. And again, the light is just down here on the floor, and it's just throwing a little bit light up. It's set a bit oranger, a bit warmer than the other lights. You can see this is my main light, or this is perhaps coming from the window. This is probably my main light. It's a little bit cooler. So I've set this a little orange just to give a little offset and to give this definition between the background and what's being lit by the other light. On a whole, after owning this for 6 months, I really could not be happier. The battery still lasts great. I use this hours a week. I'm always charging it to make sure it's full because you're never quite sure, like if it's going to go flat and it's going to ruin. I do a lot of live streaming for my girlfriend with yoga classes, and it's often it's on as a little background light for 1.5 hours, 2 hours, and I'm always scared it's going to go flat and kind of ruin the shot in the middle of the live stream. Not ruin it, it's not super essential, but I like to make as high a production value as I can for the stuff that I do. It never goes flat. I'm always fully charging it. I don't need to fully charge it all the time. I just get scared of it. And now I'm trusting that when it says it has half battery and I know that I'm using 30% power, it will last for like 6 hours like this. It's one of the most useful and for sure I would say the best value thing I've ever bought for filmmaking. I think I paid $95, $105, somewhere around €100 for this 6 months ago, and it has paid for itself 1,000 times over. So for anyone that is interested in what I'm filming with today, I'm running my Zcam E2-M4 with a Yashica 50mm 1.4 lens, which is a very cheap lens. So I now have the Yashica 28, 50, 125, 8? No, what is it? 135, 2.8, and the 200 f4. The 28 is not great. The rest are fantastic. The 200mm f.4 is crazy sharp. I paid €20 for this. Keep an eye out for them. These are great lenses. I'm going to do a review on this set of lenses. Just wanted to let you know what I'm filming with today. As now I've been using this light for quite some time, I think I'm fairly qualified to give some durability assessment of it and how tough and how well made it is. Really well made, basically. The long and short of it is I drop this thing all the bloody time. All the time. I don't think there's I'll show you some close-ups. There is pretty much every corner has a dent, some pretty big, where I've dropped it on the floor. Yes, it has a dent, but it didn't break, it didn't smash. The diffuser never popped out. The screen is all scratched, and the bezel around the screen is pretty scratched, but it works. And this is, you drop an iPhone from 2 inches, it's dead. This is like tanky. It's really, I treat it mean. I really do. I mean, I look after a lot of my gear pretty well. This is the kind of thing that you do clip up on a wall, lay somewhere on the floor. It gets trodden on. It gets kicked over. It falls down from where you've clipped it. It is a used product for me, and I think it looks fairly well used now after 6 months. But the function and what it's supposed to do and what it does do works perfectly, and that has not been compromised, which is really important. Click subscribe. And I'll see you in some next videos. Like I said, there's going to be a Yashica ML lens set coming up, which I got at a 4 lens set for about €150. So a very, very affordable lens set. If you're interested in that and you like vintage glass, that's going to come out in the next couple of weeks. So click subscribe, click the bell, and I'll see you on that review next time.